Hello YouTube, this is Dominator here, back with another LEGO Transformers video. This time we have one of my personal favorite Decepticons, Shockwave. So, taking him off the stand here, this is Shockwave in his space gun mode, and this looks fairly accurate to how he's supposed to look. I'm pretty happy I was able to use this Black Panther windshield piece to be like the targeting sight on the actual Shockwave gun, or actual being in quotes, because this in the comics would be able to fly around and shoot stuff out the big, I don't know what you would call this. I actually managed to incorporate this into the transformation. The original G1 toy had this as a parts forming piece, and yeah, so I'm pretty happy with that. I also, another difference between this and the G1 toy is this is not his front legs together. This is obviously like both of his legs like that. I did this because with this going on his back, there was no backpack to fold down and create the sort of stock section of the gun. So I compromised and had one of his legs do it. So I think this doesn't look bad. And yeah, so getting into size comparison, here his Shockwave in his space gun mode next to Megatron in his Walther P-38 mode. I think this is an interesting scale. Obviously, this isn't really an accurate comparison because Megatron is a mass shifter, whereas Shockwave transforms and he stays this size. Yeah, if you're curious, this is not a Lego piece. This is a Star Wars Hot Wheels stand. I honestly don't even know where I got it from. I just found it in a desk drawer and thought I'd use it for this, because I don't have any clear pieces available at the moment. So, yeah, let's get Shockwave into robot mode here. So here is Shockwave in his robot mode, and I think he looks excellent. As I mentioned before, I put this parts forming piece on his back, and it gives him a bit of a backpack, but the character always had kind of a backpack, so I don't really mind that much. Yeah, so this really captures the character in my opinion. Shockwave was always one of my favorite Decepticons. Actually, that's a lie. He wasn't always one of my favorites. I always thought he was kind of lame in G1. Never really did anything, just kind of hung out on Cybertron and was basically just a toll they had to pay every time they used the space bridge. But in the comics, they basically made him what if Starscream was actually competent. And yeah, I think that's a very interesting thing, and he actually succeeded in beating both Megatron and the Autobots. And he used Optimus's creation matrix to create Devastator. Yes, I know. That joke was pretty illogical. Surprisingly, though, Shockwave is actually a pretty posable figure, and you can get him into some pretty dynamic positions. Just unfortunate that he cannot turn his head due to the transformation. But, yeah. That is pretty much all there is with Shockwave. I made this to reference his first comic book appearance. So, I suppose I'll do some more size comparisons. Here, Shockwave is with a minifigure. Obviously, this is not accurate scale, but it doesn't look terrible because, I mean, he's still taller than him, so, yeah. Don't look bad. Here, Shockwave is compared with his rival, Megatron, and his sworn enemy, Grimlock. I think this is all pretty good scaling. I kind of like the hunched over nature that the backpack gives him. Makes him look very maniacal, and I don't know, just fits the very mad scientist nature of his character. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. So tell me in the comments what you think of this MOC, and let me know if you want me to build anything in the future. So have a good rest of your day, and God bless you. And yeah.